another guy we caught up with, is the cover boy of the 1972 edition of Dave Campbell's Texas Football, Brad Dusek, the pride of Temple, Texas, a Temple Wildcat who was a star down there for the Wildcats in the 60s. He goes into the Texas High School Football Hall of Fame, had a great comment. And then, by the way, when he was on the cover, he wasn't there as a Temple Wildcat. He was there as a Texas A&M Aggie. And so a great conversation with Brad Dusek. Here's our conversation with 1972 cover boy and new Texas High School Football Hall of Famer Brad Dusek here on Texas Football Today.
Greg Tepper with Dave Campbell's Texas Football and TexasFootball.com here at the Texas High School Football Hall of Fame induction ceremony with one of the inductees. Folks from around these parts may recognize the great Brad Dusek. Sir, I want to know, a Temple product, what does it mean to you to be going into the Texas High School Football Hall of Fame just up the road from your old stomping ground?
I'll tell you what, it's an honor, no matter where I play, but especially in Temple. My dad played there, went to the state finals. They didn't win it. My son played there, went to the state finals. They won. I didn't get there. We didn't go to the state finals, but we had some pretty good years there, and it's a great town for football. And it's right up the road here. You can come in here, and I show my grandkids all this. Hey, there's old Grandpa out there. But it's there's a lot of tradition there in Temple when it comes to playing football.
Is there one game in your illustrious career there at Temple, or one moment that really stands out to you?
Yes, probably. Not for other Temple High fans, but for me, my dad used to coach at Corsicana, and we played Corsicana. And when we did, I scored. I think the score was like 8-4. It's about 8-4. I ended up scoring a touchdown. Ran for 2 points, made it 8. That was our 8. I ended up running one safety. Then at the end of the game, it's on our 10-yard line, our 15-yard line, and it's 4th and 10, or it's 3rd and 10. And what we do, we ended up punting on 3rd and 10, so I wouldn't get it blocked. So anyway, I end up getting it. I take another safety. That's what I do. I take a safety. So now they got 4, we got 8, and there's a minute to go in the game or something. So anyway, I scored all but about 2 or 3 points in that whole game, both sides. And we win.
Most importantly, that's a rare accomplishment.
That's right.
And folks may recognize you from a certain magazine cover a couple of years ago.
That's right.
You were on the cover of the 1972 edition of Dave Campbell's Texas Football. Looking back, what does it mean to you to be on the cover of the magazine?
It was a great honor, but it was something that was not near expected. I'd never played running back ever. I was a safety. I was a quarterback, and we'd gotten a new coach, moved me to fullback in the wishbone, and anyway, so I played a little bit, but I was not running back. And eventually, we get to the season there, and everybody, I knew I'd go in the pro draft, didn't know when, but everybody was saying linebacker. And I said, wait a minute. I said, it's not fullback, it's not quarterback, not safety. Linebacker, what's that? I said, they're the meanest, baddest guys on the field. I said, that's not me. I said, I play a smart game. And anyway, so I end up playing my first real linebacker duty in the North-South game. It's played in the summer. And then got drafted by New England. Played there during training camp, and then I got traded to Washington, which initially I said, golly bum, I really don't want to go there. He said, you got to be 33 years old to start there. I said, here I am, a rookie, and I said, he hadn't had a rookie, and George Allen traded for me. About 3 or 4 years later, I'd started, and I was in his office, and he said, Brad, I want to tell you something. I said, when we traded for you back in there in 72 or whenever it was? I said, yes, sir. I said, you kind of scared me on that. I didn't know what was happening. He says, well, let me tell you what. You're the first and only draftee rookie that I'll ever trade for again.
You have a legacy then.
That's right, I do, yes.
He is Brad Dusek. I want to ask you one more question. you are, of course, a proud Aggie.
Right. Uh-huh.
I want to ask you about the current, the new coach, about what's going on down there in Aggie land. What do you think of Coach Jimbo Fisher and the Aggies?
I am behind him 100%. I saw him a couple of weeks. He hadn't signed with the A&M yet, but the press was on him, and they were hammering him about, you got a bowl game to go to, A&M's trying to do this. And I can't tell you what he said, but I do remember this. He was so smooth in his answer, and he just boom, 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 da boom, da boom, da boom, da boom. And they kept trying to pin him, and they couldn't pin him. I said, man, this guy, he's got what he needs. And he's got, I wish I had the same with him. I got it on my phone. There's 7. He's got 7 words that make up a winning relationship that he abides by, and I can't remember all 7 of them right now, but it's like attitude, pride, love, trust. Gosh, I'm gonna have to memorize those, but discipline. There's 7 of them, and he's on spot. I mean, I'm behind him 100%. Never met him. I had a chance to meet him, but I was wobbling around here at the we just had a reunion, and they had the maroon spring game, and it was good. It's good seeing a lot of the players I played with, and anyway, somehow I missed him up there, and but I'm looking forward to meeting him because I think he's going to do a heck of a job. He's as far as I'm concerned right now, he's saying the right things and doing the right things. And the thing is, it's very simple, guys. We're going to do this play till we get it right. If we don't get it right, we're going to do it again and do it again and do it again. And that's what it takes.
Something you know very well from your time at A&M and Temple.
Right.
Brad Dusek, appreciate your time.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
There he is, Aggie legend and Temple legend, Brad Dusek, going into the Texas High School Football Hall of Fame. Great to talk with him. 1972 cover boy of Dave Campbell's Texas football. So we appreciate him taking a little bit of time to chat with us on his big day down there in Waco.